All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal.
And my name is Kyle.
And how many definitions do you think there are for the word fuck?
Probably like
There's got to be more than 10, right? Okay, how many contexts can you use the word fuck in?
Fuck you. Let's fuck. But that also goes in the same context as go fuck yourself because it's referring to sex.
But when you say
like,
go fuck
sex
yourself,
it's like go have sex with yourself.
But if you're saying go fuck yourself, that's like a negative thing to say. But if you're saying let's fuck, that's like good, you know? If you're saying let's fuck, that's in a good way.
Okay, well, let's say that's 2. Or no, 3.
Yeah. Then there's I'm fucked.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Like, that's fucked up.
Oh, those are different.
Fucked up. Okay, 5.
So fucked up, like that's fucked up is like that's wrong.
Yeah,
crazy.
But like I'm fucked. It's like I'm screwed. Or that's fucked up. That's screwed up. It's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, 4. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, 5.
That's kind of goes along with when people say like holy fuck.
Holy. Yeah,
like,
I don't really say that. I think that's just you.
Holy fuck. A lot of people say holy fuck.
I say holy shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit too.
Yeah. So is there?
I gotta take a shit. That's shitty. Like that sucks.
Oh shit! It's like an exclamation.
Yeah.
You're scared or confused.
My friends are shitting on me. Not like literally shitting on me.
Kyle actually told me one of his good friends named Tobias where does he live?
Sweden.
He apparently he was confused by the term my friends were shitting on me, and he thought that your friends actually were shitting on you.
Yeah. So I had to explain it to him.
If English is your second language, if you heard our conversations, a lot of them would make no sense.
Yeah, he didn't know what like the goat was either. I said, "Oh, that's the goat," or "That person's the goat."
He's like, "What?" Yeah, they're versatile words.
Versatile. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Is it versatile or versatile?
Both. Versatile. Versatile. I say versatile. I don't know. I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
But that's what's cool is that you can like, and I guarantee in the future there will be more scenarios.
I don't give a shit.
Younger generation.
That's
yeah.
There
you go. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
I'm sure we're missing some. So if you guys can think, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's what's cool is that I guarantee the next generation of kids growing up, they'll come up with a new situations to use fucking. Like maybe.
What's a new way to say it?
Maybe one day they'll be like, man, this spaghetti.
What? This spaghetti is fucked up.
I was just going to say like, this spaghetti fuck.
Spaghetti fuck.
But then I was like, that
could be like a sexual thing. Like have sex with spaghetti. Like spaghetti's involved. That could be fun.
So gross. Imagine you just like you have sex in just like a bath of noodles.
Another way to say fuck is like that's fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, it's like
that's
fucking.
Yeah. I'm fucking done. Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was just that was interesting. Okay. If you were famous, this is totally unrelated.
Okay.
I just thought of this when I was taking a piss at Subway, and then I went to go wash my hands, and there was no soap. But the question has nothing to do with that either.
Did you wash your hands after?
Yeah, I washed them after once I got home.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, if I get sick after eating that Subway sandwich, can I sue Subway?
No.
Because there was no soap in the men's bathroom.
So
if I would have washed my hands,
it's not your fault you have dirty hands coming in though.
But it sort of is because I have to open their door with my hand.
Could use like a sometimes I'll use a pinky.
Yeah.
Like if I'm leaving a bathroom, this pinky gets so dirty.
I'll just do it with like the paper towel.
Oh, that's probably smarter. Yeah. I just have a dirty ass pinky.
Anyways, if you were famous, do you think you would be good at being famous?
What does that mean?
There's different types of famous. There's people that just get mega famous, go off the deep end, do a bunch of drugs, get really weird. Or there's people, like there's very few famous people that can actually maintain a clean record, no controversy, just live a normal life, and just happen to have a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. A fuck ton.
Fuck ton. See, that's not something that I say. That's something that you say. I've noticed you say swear words in different ways.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of has certain
scenarios
where they'll use certain words.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I've never say fuck ton.
Yeah.
That's a fuck ton.
Well, a lot of the things I say, I only say because I hear people that I watch a lot or like on like YouTube or just different things that I engage in.
So you're a follower.
I get. I mean, I think
create your own way to say it. You could say spaghetti fuck.
I think the way you speak is based on things you watch or people that you look up to.
It's all based on me. I just look up to myself.
Wow. Okay, but if you were famous, do you think you would lose it?
I don't think I would lose it, but I don't know. I guess I would have a hard time dealing with people always around me.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't like people hearing your phone calls. And if you're that famous, there's going to be paparazzi taking photos of
I'm
you
just trying
everywhere.
To walk down the street. I don't want people following. What's up? I don't want people following me.
Yeah.
And just constantly, I feel like I would snap at people and then look bad.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, wow, Kyle Stafford's an asshole. Because he just said,
get the fuck out of my face. Yeah. Like you try and hide it for a while and then you just like.
Yeah. I saw a video of Tobey Maguire, who used to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it was him in his car, and he just rolls down the window and just goes, get out of my fucking way. I'm trying to fucking drive. I can't see.
And I don't blame him.
I don't blame him.
I would do that too.
Yeah.
I saw it just the other day on Twitter. People were freaking out because there's just a photo of Jonah Hill that the paparazzi clearly got of him where he's just walking down the street and like he's carrying a coffee and he's holding it by the lid. But the photo was taken as the lid like fell off of the coffee cup. Oh. So he's holding the lid, but the coffee cup is like 3 inches below, like falling to the ground. And everybody's just like freaking out about it. And I'm just like, dude, this guy's just trying to get coffee and live his life.
Why isn't he get a sleeve? See, I do hold my drinks like this if they're cold because I don't want that wet residue on my hand.
Yeah, Kyle's weird about the sweating drinks.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I just don't like my hands being wet. My hands are always sweaty anyways.
But you just can like literally, if they're wet, you just touch them on your pants, they're dry.
I know, but
touch them on your shirt, they're dry.
Or I could just hold it like this and I'm fine. So
but then you risk dropping it.
No, I've got a good record. I don't drop drinks a lot. I hold them like this though.
Yeah,
I look like a claw from like a.
How come some people just drop everything?
Some people drop their phones all the time.
I know.
Dude.
Some people I've like cracked their phone every time they get a new phone.
I have one crack. This is the first time I've ever cracked a phone.
I've never ever cracked a phone.
And I don't have a case, and it fell out of my lap out of my car.
Yeah.
But it's like
actually you're kind of asking for
in the corner. I don't have a case exactly, but that's because I'm confident that I'm not going to drop my phone.
Yeah,
except for that one time.
And then there's people like Shim, who I feel like as long as I've known Shim, he's always had a cracked screen.
Yeah, he's also like run into the ocean with his phone in his pocket.
Yeah.
We've had 2 friends that have done that. Chris jumped in a lake with his phone in his pocket.
Like that is before I jump in. That is the main thing that I'm making sure. Sometimes, like during this summer, I would do like. I remember running and diving off the dock, and mid-air, I felt my pocket because I thought I had something in there.
It's not like it would do anything.
I know, but...
Dude, imagine diving, you make a last-minute save.
Oh, you throw it behind you, someone snags it for you?
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah. Apparently, Justin Bieber posted on Instagram the other day about kind of a little backstory on just how when he got really famous at so young, he did a bunch of drugs and got kind of crazy, and now he's chilled out, he's married, and...
Like was just Tom Cruise though. Does that mean he's chill? I don't know.
I don't know. But I don't know. I was just thinking that if I ever got that famous, I think I'd be screwed. Or like I think I would be similar to Justin Bieber in the sense of like I think I would at some point if I had that much fame at such a young age. I also think it would depend how old you were when you got famous.
Yeah. Because he was super young, so I'm sure.
If I was like 14 and got that famous, I'd be so screwed.
Yeah.
So I think something similar would happen where I would get really crazy and weird and then hopefully at some point figure it out and like fix myself. But then there's some people who just stay crazy.
Yeah. Honestly,
that's a Raven guy.
I can't think of a single person who's famous and young that hasn't gone crazy.
Leonardo DiCaprio got famous when he was like in his teens.
He's been good.
He's like one of the only people that was a young celebrity that's not.
I guess Justin Timberlake is good too. He's young.
Really?
Yeah. But like Britney Spears, Amanda Bynes,
Miley Cyrus,
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah. Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin. Oh shit.
A lot of them just went nuts. But then what's cool is a lot of them actually all got back to square one.
Shia
they're
LaBeouf.
Normal. Was he young? Oh yeah, he was in Holes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And he was in Freaks and Geeks for like one episode.
He was like 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, he was not 7.
He was older than that because they were in high school.
Yeah,
in the
he
show.
was playing a high schooler.
I had this weird revelation that, I don't know, there's times when I'll see famous people doing certain things where it makes you take a step back and realize, like, this famous person is just a normal person. And so, because for some reason in my head,
like seeing Chris Pratt walk his dog.
Yeah, or like if I was just to see LeBron James like walking down the street or like taking a shit, not that I would like see him taking a shit.
He's walking the corners. LeBron?
He's just
pooping?
squatting down in the bushes. No, but I guess when I see really mega famous people doing ordinary things, it makes me realize that this person's just a person.
Yeah. And
so I was thinking, at every waking moment of your life, you could think of any famous person and they're doing something. They're also doing something. Like at this moment, what do you think,
Snoop Dogg's probably smoking weed.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg he might just be chilling. He might just be by himself, scrolling through Instagram, smoking a doobie,
That's probably all he does.
But like, I was trying to just guess with different celebrities, what are they doing right now? What do you think James Harden is doing right now?
See, what time is it? It's probably like 4 there in Houston.
Probably is like taking an ice bath or showering.
Could be taking an ice bath. Could be
maybe getting his beard trimmed.
Could be getting the beard trimmed. Working on that one-legged step back thing.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, I feel like most athletes in the off season, most of the time, they're just training.
They're so dedicated.
Some of them
obviously,
aren't, though.
Yeah, but I think the ones like obviously, what am I trying to say? If I was at the point where I was a professional athlete, I don't think I would have it in me to stay that dedicated. Because if I'm getting paychecks of multiple millions of dollars every season,
it's like you made it.
It's like,
what's the point?
I don't care to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I'm good enough where I'm getting millions of dollars a year.
And that happens to so many players too, where they get that big paycheck and then they just aren't worth it.
Yeah, and I don't blame them because it's like, what's the point in training my whole off season?
Exactly.
When I could just like go to the beach with my wife or whatever. That'd be so nice.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's crazy that some of these athletes are, 32 and have been in the NBA since they were 21.
And it feels like they're old to us.
Yeah, and they literally every regular season, and then right when the season ends, they do it the whole off season.
Yeah, it's like they'll take a couple weeks off right after the season and then just go.
Yeah,
that sucks.
It's dedication,
but it's super worth it. Yeah, making that much money.
Yeah. Okay, pick a famous person.
Shia LaBeouf.
What do you think What do you think at this instant? 2:27 on a Friday.
Friday the 13th.
He probably lives in LA.
Okay, so he is
Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
he might be involved in witchcraft.
He really could be in some sort of witch circle right now.
I could see him being in a cult.
Yeah, he probably is starting a cult. Honestly,
yeah,
he could be starting a cult right now.
Yeah, like this might be the night to do it.
Probably. This is like recruitment night for cults, right?
Yeah,
probably.
It's
a full moon too. It's full moon Friday the 13th. This is cult. Just as everything you could ask for.
The only thing that could make it a little more culty is if it was in October.
Yeah.
But this is as close as we're going to get.
So Shia LaBeouf, he's probably doing some weird art thing. Maybe he's got a paper bag on his head. And maybe he's dressed up in a disguise, walking down LA to see if people notice him and see how they treat him. He's probably dressed as a homeless person being filmed to see how people react to him.
Wow. See, and nobody else in LA will recognize him. But if you were there, you'd think of it and you'd be like,
I already know that he's doing it.
That's not a homeless guy. Mm-hmm. That homeless guy over there, that's Shia LaBeouf.
Yep, exactly.
I like that. Good thinking.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Well, anyways, moving on. Should we hop into the main thing we have for today? So an idea that I just randomly got the other day, I was scrolling through YouTube, and I'm a big fan of videos that are posted by either GQ or Wired is another company that does stuff with rappers and actors. And I was watching a bunch where it's like these actors will break down their most iconic scenes or iconic movies of all time. And so, for example, Seth Rogen will just talk about his most famous movies and how the whole production went and all the stuff. And then I got recommended some by GQ where it's like A$AP Ferg talks about 10 things he can't live without.
Do you remember some of them?
It was like a diamond necklace that's probably more money than I'll ever make in my life, and then like shoes or like a fancy wallet. A lot of these rappers,
a fancy wallet.
Oh, dude, people
I know,
get really crazy.
That's
wallets.
so unnecessary, though.
Dude, but when you have that much money,
Yeah. That's when you just know you made it, when you just don't know what else to spend your money on, so you get a fancy ass wallet.
Yeah. So I was just watching them, and I don't know. I thought it was kind of a fun concept, and I was thinking like, my 10 things are gonna be nothing even remotely close to what A$AP Ferg or these other rappers are picking.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Kyle and I thought that we would each pick 10 things that we own that we feel like we can't live without. And now, obviously,
I wouldn't say I own all of mine.
Okay, yeah, I don't own all of mine either. Now, obviously, we can live without it. It's not like the only thing that I can think of that I would actually literally die or just like give up on life if I didn't own is
Food,
like if
water.
I think if I lost every collection of any video I've ever made all at once and I could never see them again, I might just be like, take me.
Yeah. Because then you wasted like a bunch of years.
Then it's like so much time was just wasted. But anyways, so we're just gonna go back and forth. We'll alternate. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So some of mine are more serious, and some of them are just kind of like funny-ish.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I can't live without it, but like, I kind of need
they're
them.
things that we use.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to go first?
I will go first. I will go first with the first thing right here.
Oh.
My water bottle. I always have a water bottle with me. I am just constantly drinking water. I hate being dehydrated. I love being hydrated. And if I forget my water bottle somewhere, I'm upset.
I don't, honest to God, I'm not saying this for the podcast. I don't know the last time when I've been with Kyle and he hasn't had his water bottle with him.
And if I do, I'm like off my game and I'm kind of flustered.
Some people don't even bring water bottles with them places because they figure, I could just go to a drinking fountain or I could go grab a cup and fill it up. But Kyle is always much more prepared than that.
Yeah.
He'll have a full bottle of water. He'll drink like 7 bottles a day.
Yeah. Super hydrated.
That's a good one. I didn't think of that. But if that is one of the core things.
There's another one that you'll hear that you're like, yeah, that's Kyle.
Well, that backpack. Is your backpack one of them?
I don't know. It might be.
All right. Okay. My first item is frozen pizza. Now, it doesn't have to be Red Baron frozen pizza.
It does, though.
But I've done my research over the many years, and I've come to the conclusion that for the price, the taste, and the size of the pizza, Red Baron is by far the best deal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I love DiGiorno pizza, frozen pizza. Kyle hates it.
I don't hate it. I just don't like it.
You just don't like it. Okay.
Like, I will eat it.
And I like pizzas that have a bunch of crust, like a large crust, because I feel like I'm getting more bang for my buck. Like, I feel like it fills me up more.
But that's the problem, is I can't eat as much pizza as I want to.
No, that's good, because then there's more pizza left over for later.
Okay.
You know? Like, Kyle and I have gotten to a point, we're pro frozen pizza eaters.
Yeah.
We can just crush a whole frozen pizza in, like, easy.
It's like clockwork.
Yeah.
Like, back when we started doing this podcast, I remember John texted me one time. He's like, dude, I just ate a whole Red Baron pizza. I feel like such a piece of shit. And I was like, what? A whole Red Baron?
Yeah.
Now it's just like,
We've grown a lot.
Yeah.
8 months.
We just crushed those pizzas.
Yeah. If I don't eat the whole pizza, something's
it's like maybe I wasn't hungry enough.
Yeah.
You want to put that back so it doesn't
I will, in a second. But I feel like when it comes to frozen pizza, I don't hear of a lot of people that also rave about them. I feel like it's mostly our friend group.
We just
like, I don't see on
mostly at your house though.
Yeah. But you'll have some at your house.
I'll have like one.
Yeah. But it's weird because on social media, I never hear people talking about like they're making a frozen pizza or other people talking about like, oh, my friends and I are going to have a frozen pizza. I never hear about that.
Yeah.
Obviously, people talk about like, oh, like Pizza Hut versus Papa John's versus Domino's. But hot take.
Frozen pizza.
Frozen pizzas might be better.
It's cheaper.
It's fast.
It's just pretty good.
Yeah. You only got to cook it for like 13 minutes.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Exactly.
So, anyways, I'm going to go put this back. All right. What's your second item?
Okay, next. Well, you spoiled my next one. My backpack. I bring this backpack everywhere I go. Like, if I ever go to a friend's house, I have this backpack.
That backpack has been through a lot.
It has.
Is that the same one you had in high school?
Yeah. Damn. I got it like junior year
of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did you have before that? Why did you retire your old backpack?
It just I didn't like. It was kind of big and bulky.
Okay.
I like the smaller.
Yeah.
Like just perfect size. It's perfect because I don't want to carry my water bottle around everywhere. So I put it in my backpack, and I'll bring a sweatshirt. Like my standard for my backpack, if I go to a friend's house, I'll put my wallet and my keys in there, and I'll put my water bottle and my sweatshirt in there. That's perfect. So I don't have bulgy pockets. I don't have to hold my water bottle. I don't have to hold my sweatshirt. It's all in my backpack.
But if you lose or forget your backpack somewhere,
I don't.
You forgot everything. You lose everything at once.
Yeah, but I can't leave your house because I don't have my keys because they're in my backpack.
Oh,
Perfect.
There you go.
It's foolproof.
See, and a lot of people like these fancy like Supreme backpacks or all these crazy shit.
Yeah.
But the JanSport
backpack, they last forever.
Yeah.
It looks new.
That's as good as it gets. Yeah. Dude. Yeah.
It goes everywhere with me.
I love it.
And if I ever go on vacation, it's with me.
You ready? You ready for my second one?
Yep.
This one's small.
Okay. It's your penis. Oh.
Eyebrow tweezers.
Wow. You
Now,
tweeze your eyebrows a lot?
Dude, I have to. Like
You get
every
unibrow?
2 days. If I didn't tweeze my eyebrows for a month, I would look like Anthony
Can you
Davis.
please do it?
No, dude. Okay, it wouldn't be that bad, but it's very noticeable. Like, if I had never tweezed my eyebrows in my life, I would have a unibrow right now.
Oh, that's kind of cool,
100%. And it's really gross. And I've mentioned before, but the only thing that I don't like about my body is my eyebrows are so long. They're just like, and overnight, new ones just appear.
Wow.
Like, sometimes I'll wake up and there's one that's like 8 inches long. So,
you're just like hanging down.
yeah, dude. So, can't go wrong with the eyebrows. Do you ever tweeze your eyebrows?
I've done it probably 10 times in my life. My sister's done it a few times to me.
Yeah, I'll do it like every night.
Wow.
Not every night. Probably every other night.
I get some unibrow hair. This is probably bad. Sometimes I'll just shave right here, which makes it grow back more, but I don't have enough for it to be like a big deal.
Yeah.
So I'll just like shave right here a little bit sometimes. But
I feel you.
Yeah.
Cool. What's next?
Next, just my phone. Like, it's pretty simple. If I don't have my phone, it's one of those things that if I leave my house without my phone, kind of stresses me out. I realize that's a bad thing, but I need my phone.
Okay, if you were driving from Seattle to here, it's about a 30 to 40 minute drive, let's say.
How long am I going to be here for?
I don't know.
Am I just recording a podcast and leaving? Because then I would be fine.
You would leave it?
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say you're going to be here most of the day, and you have driven 25 minutes, and you have 15 minutes left. Would you turn around and drive another 25 to go get your phone?
I don't know. It depends on what we're doing.
Yeah,
and if
like
I need to like
your
contact
phone.
my family for any reason. Yeah.
But you could just use someone else's phone.
I could, but yeah, I guess first thing I would probably say, hey, can you text my mom or somebody and say that I left my phone? Yeah, I guess I'd be okay without my phone. But that's just because we live far away. If I lived in my old house, I would drive back and get it for sure. Did you not put your phone on your list?
I did not, but there's things involved with my phone, but not my phone itself.
Okay.
Okay, so my next one, I didn't put my phone itself, but I put my notepad from my phone. I have currently 68 different things, like note things.
Damn.
But each one, like one of them, you could scroll for like 5 minutes and it just doesn't end.
But what's on it?
It's just
ideas,
video ideas, podcast ideas, little things little one-liners that I read in a book that I thought was worded cool, or just things that I don't want to forget. I just throw it on that notepad, and then later I'll come back to it, or I'll just never come back to it again. But it's things that I feel like I need to remember and I need to write down right now.
Interesting.
But there's a bunch of different lists. One was like a list of my favorite movies ever made. One's favorite documentaries. One is things that I cannot forget that I have to do, like call a certain place or pay a certain bill. And there's just so much knowledge and like information in here that if I lost it, I would definitely lose at least 10 different videos worth of like ideas that just disappeared.
Damn.
Yeah. I have a bunch of all my passwords for everything are on here.
I have that too, yeah.
I have
or do I? I don't want people to know.
Actually, yeah, that would suck. If I lost my phone,
well,
if someone stole my phone and it somehow got into it, they could do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Real quick, our friends used to. This never happened to me, but some of our friends would take each other's phones, go on Twitter, and then just tweet like, "I like poop."
Okay.
Or like, I gotta take a big poop. Yeah. And then we said like, "You got pooped." So you open your phone and you just see like someone liked your tweet and you're like, "Oh, who pooped me?"
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That was a thing?
Yeah.
Like you would say, "Oh, you got pooped by."
Yeah, it was mostly like Connor, Chief, Chris, and Nick. They would just poop each other. I never even
knew that. But then again, I didn't get Twitter until like junior or senior of high school.
Like they would tweet at people too. They would like tweet at like a girl or something and be like, "Yo, I just took this big shit."
That's the worst, dude.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Cool. What's next?
Next. What do I want to do next? I'll pull something out of here. Okay. Shorts. See, these are
specific shorts for the people listening who can't see. What
basketball shorts or like athletic shorts?
Okay.
These smell right now, so I'm gonna put these away.
Did you wear those today?
Yeah, I wore those to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, they smell bad. But I always wear shorts, and if I'm not wearing shorts, I'm dressing up, which means I'm wearing jeans or khakis.
Yeah.
Or I'm wearing sweats. I just wear shorts everywhere. If I'm inside, I'm wearing shorts, basketball shorts. It's just so comfortable.
But like when it comes to something you couldn't live without, does it have to be a particular type? Like, does it have to be a dry fit shorts, or like, can it really?
I like
be
dry fit shorts best.
Anything that are athletic shorts will suffice.
And they have to have pockets.
Oh,
have to have pockets.
Dude, shorts without pockets are the worst thing.
Why
ever.
are they there? Yeah, exactly. What am I supposed to do with my phone?
Yeah, it can't hurt to have pockets. Like if you really don't want the pockets, you just don't put stuff in the pockets.
Yeah. Although one time I did jam my thumb on a pocket. One time I was running and I hooked my thumb on a pocket. Hurt really bad. Yeah, I was at church camp. That's when I realized I don't want to go to church anymore.
Because you jammed your thumb.
Yep.
I could see
jammed my thumb while running.
I could see like the only time when shorts shouldn't have pockets are if it's a basketball uniform.
Yeah.
Or some other sporting
uniform. And that makes sense because you could get your
someone's
also, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put your hands in your pockets during a game, like
Also, side note, real quick, what do you think on the Odell Beckham wearing a watch in his football game?
What's the point? Like,
I know.
It's just a flex. I don't know.
But do you think like they should make him stop? Because what if that shattered? What if he got tackled, the glass broke, and like cut someone's arm?
Yeah, I guess he probably shouldn't wear that because it could happen.
I feel like it could hurt people.
Yeah,
and it serves no purpose. He's not going to be on the like as a whiteout and then just like unique. Check his wrist real quick. Be like, all right,
wow, it's 7:30.
Yeah. Well, relating to that, athletic shirts, not just t-shirts, but athletic shirts that are kind of dry. Or feel this. I don't know if that's not dry fit.
It's like kind of a dry. It's kind of stretchier.
Like why is there like? Oh, there's from my other food. There's other stuff in there, but
food in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like stretchier and it's like half cotton, half something else. I don't know. But my point is, I used to always work out, or when I would go on, like I didn't really lift a lot until this year, but before I would always go on runs. And whenever I would exercise, I would just wear regular t-shirts.
And boxers. This kid's weird.
Oh, yeah. I'll still lift in boxers.
Even though you ripped them open.
Yeah.
I don't
It doesn't bother me. People like need to be in compression shorts, but it just feels normal to me wearing boxers.
All right.
So it's I don't know. But when it comes to shirts, I've noticed a big difference in just how I feel when I wear an athletic shirt. It's just even in day-to-day life, even if I'm not going to the gym, I would almost always prefer to wear a dry fit material shirt.
I wouldn't. I smell weird sometimes. If I sweat in a dry fit shirt, I smell worse. I don't know why, but I do.
Maybe it's in your own head. Maybe you think you do.
I don't know, dude. I've smelled myself.
How would your sweat change scent?
Maybe it gets trapped. I don't know, but it's a certain smell.
Okay.
Or maybe it's not all dry fit shirts. It's certain types.
Yeah.
I have like one specific shirt I can show you that
you just can't wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't wear on a regular day. If I wear it to the gym, I know I'm gonna be sweaty and smell.
Okay.
But
yeah. So for me, when it comes to going to the gym, I very, very much prefer now going in a dry fit or like athletic shirt. But even on days when I'm not going to the gym, I love just wearing like gym shirts. Like I went to Subway the other day and this guy's like, "Oh, are you going to the gym?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not. This is just like what I wear."
Well, that's a cool story.
Yeah. So
I just wear gym shirts.
Yeah. Anyways, Kyle, what's next?
Okay. Next, I grouped them together and I said family/friends.
as something you can't.
Something I can't live without.
Okay.
So I have a picture. This is all of our friends and Connor's dad.
Yep.
On Connor's bench that we picked the location for. So that's a special picture to me.
Yeah. You want to for people who don't know, you want to explain the bench?
Yeah. So after Connor passed away, someone came forward with the idea to put a bench at the local park that we used to play basketball at and go swimming at. And so they had all of Connor's friends, like we picked a location and the style of the bench, and there was like an unveiling, and it has a little message like Connor's lasting impact, and there's a little picture of him and stuff.
And there's like little like a paragraph or something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So that was us all on the bench with his dad, and yeah, so I've realized, especially in the past like 2-ish years, how important my friends are and how important my family is. Obviously, I've always known my family is really important, but specifically recently my friends, and because it's all based on Connor and how much I relied on my friends to like heal and just be happy again and get through everything. So yeah, very important to me.
There's some people I mean, I don't know if they're happy or unhappy, but there's some people that just don't have like really any friends, or like not that, like, I don't know. I think there's different types. There's some people that I think kind of choose or just don't like that many people and kind of isolate themselves and choose not to have that many friends. And some people who want to have friends, but everybody doesn't like them, or they don't like a lot of people. And that's just like, regardless of the reason they don't have really any friends or like a lot of friends, I just think that'd be so hard having like one friend or having just like your siblings as like your only like real friends. That'd be tough.
And I like, John and I had talked about this in the past, but I feel like I always need to be somewhere where I know I'm close by to family and friends, or either or, because I feel like I'm not myself if I'm not around those people, and I'm not like, I can't rely on them for stuff. So cool. What do you got?
Next up, we got Honeycrisp apples. I absolutely love apples. If I have apples in my proximity, I will eat one every single day of my life, no doubt. But it can't be any old apple.
It's got to be Honeycrisp.
It has to be well, like, I'll eat other apples, but the only thing that I couldn't live without are Honeycrisp apples.
Interesting.
If they just told me that Honeycrisp apples were no longer going to be sold or made, I might just, I don't know.
You eat a lot of apples. I can vouch for this. John, every single day I see him, at some point he's holding an apple with like 3 bites out of it. Like, he will take a bite of an apple, set it down, and he'll leave.
And then I'll do something.
And then he'll come back and he'll take another bite and then he'll leave. So there's just always an apple sitting around somewhere in John's house that's like half eaten.
Or at work.
Or at work, or wherever John is, there is an apple nearby that has been eaten partially.
I'm going to say it right here, right now. An apple is the best snack food on the planet.
Carrots are pretty good too.
It is the best, because apparently I'm weird for wanting to eat my apple and then kind of like come back to it throughout the day.
Yes.
Kyle said you said if you start an apple, you have to just eat it all at once.
Yeah, because then it gets brown and mushy.
No, but it doesn't.
Plus, I'm not someone that starts eating something and then leaves and then comes back and then leaves. If I'm eating, I am eating.
But you'll snack on things.
Yeah, but if it's something in like a bag, something that's not going to change the way that it feels or tastes.
I would argue with a good Honeycrisp, it doesn't get mushy.
Yes, it does.
Just the one bite that is exposed to the air will get a little bit.
All right.
But the rest of it is still protected. You know what I'm saying?
But just why not eat it if you're eating it?
Because these get sour. These are a lot to handle sometimes. They're very sweet, like very tart apples.
Okay.
And if I just ate something with sugar in it, an apple sounds good, but only a little bit at a time. Like, I can't eat a protein bar that has a lot of sugar and then eat a whole apple. It's just too much sugar.
Okay. Do you ever cut up your apples, or you always eat them whole?
I'm a whole guy. I'm a big whole guy.
Big whole guy?
Yeah.
Nice. I went through a weird phase where I cut the skin off of apples.
Yeah, I did too when I was really little.
It's pointless. Honestly, it does kind of taste better.
I like the taste with the skin better.
Really? I mean, it makes no difference.
It adds
to me,
texture kind of that I like. I'm big
like
with texture.
I am
with
too.
a lot of foods.
I am very yes. I guess relating to my last one is my dog tag for Connor. I always have this on. It's the first thing that goes on my body in the morning. The only time I'm not wearing it is if I'm working out or showering or sleeping. And if I'm sleeping or whatever, it's always right next to me or in my backpack.
Yeah.
So it's always there. It's like the first thing that I put on every morning. It's always on me.
Yeah.
I would be very sad if I lost it.
You could just get a new one.
But it's not the same as like the original one.
Yeah, no.
Like it's kind of getting rusty and sometimes it's kind of like weird if I'm like kind of sweaty and it's like
will you wear it
kind of
when you
oily.
work out?
No.
Okay.
I ran with it one time before and it like ripped out my chest hair, so I didn't like it.
Yeah. All right. Well, relating to that, I'm gonna say my necklace. I have the dog tags. Personally, I don't wear them because it kind of, to me, that size of that, I don't know. It kind of bothers me wearing that. So my necklace has two different things. It has a cross and then it has a key that made by this company called the Giving Keys. And it says believe, but you can get like a bunch of different. I think I've talked about it before.
You think that actually opens a door? Somewhere there's a door.
Somewhere, probably.
I wonder what door
because
it is.
like, you know how they say that someone else's car keys, if they went around to a whole parking lot and tried it on every car, they could break into someone else's car with your car keys.
Really?
Because like apparently the locks are similar enough to where.
Well, for like older cars.
Yeah.
Like Honda Civics or something. There was a certain car that was always easy to break into.
Yeah. So I'm kind of the same way with my necklace. I wear this every single day. I'll even wear this when I work out. I think it's more of an aesthetic thing. I just like how it looks when I'm sweaty and I can see like a chain around my neck. I'm like, it looks kind of cool.
Okay. Doesn't it get kind of rusty?
Yeah, parts of it have gotten rusty and it's definitely faded, but I don't know. I like it. It's just there's times when people are like, "Oh, is that your house key?"
Oh, Zoe 101?
I'm like, "Oh God, no, it's not like a house key." But yeah, and it says believe, and the whole idea is that it's something. So someone gives it to you if they think that you need to believe more in like.
Who gave it to you?
Well, my sister gave it to me because it was like, "Oh, believe in your dreams. You want to start the." I think it was around my birthday, around when we started the podcast. She's like, if you like want it to happen, you got to believe in it, and you can't like give up on this dream. And I was like, you're right.
Shout out to you, Morgan.
So you keep it until you feel like you don't need it anymore, or someone else that you meet needs it more than you, and then you give it to them. Except I feel like it'd be really awkward if I gave it to them and then they just didn't want it.
Yeah. Or you're like, I don't need this anymore. You need this.
I mean, it's not like in a condescending way.
Okay.
It's not like you need
also,
to believe.
Also,
you need help.
Couldn't you argue that you should never take it off because you should always keep believing in some sort of dream?
Yes, but
so you can never give that away. No, you're stuck with it. You have to keep believing or else you no longer believe.
No, it's not saying if I don't have it, I don't believe.
It kind of does.
It's just a reminder.
Well, okay.
It's not saying you can't live without, like you can live without having a reminder every day, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So
okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So there we go. Kyle, what's next?
Okay.
What?
So
what is that?
Okay, this is a little fun exercise we can do. This is so
for people listening, Kyle just pulled out a yellow jar of what says toxic waste on it. So and it's like the size of like a Play-Doh container.
Yeah. So it's sugar. Is my general thing. Is I love sugar.
Okay.
Like I can't live without sugar.
Okay.
Even if it's healthy sugar, non-healthy sugar, I need sweets in my life. Apples, for example, even kind of carrots. There's some sugar in carrots. Like I can get my sweets from carrots. This was the only candy I could find in my house, and it's really, really sour.
Okay.
Do you want to try one?
Oh. Are you gonna have one?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Oh.
Do you want lemon? Do you want?
Like raspberry or strawberry?
There's black cherry. There's green apple.
What's that other one? Whoa.
A lot of green apples.
What's this one?
Black cherry.
I'll do black cherry.
Okay, I'll do green apple. Lemon's the worst.
Oh.
Also, it starts sour, gets sweet, and then it gets sour again.
Sour, sweet, gone.
Well, sour, sweet, sour.
All right. Like how sour are we talking?
Pretty sour. I can't open it. Fuck. My hands are sweaty. Wait.
Whoa!
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Cheers.
3, 2, 1.
So this is not great podcast etiquette.
Oh.
Yeah. Just bear through it.
They don't even taste good.
I know. Bear through it. It'll get good. You just gotta like switch it back.
My whole cheeks start to cramp.
I know. Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay, it's a little sweeter now.
Mine's not.
See, now it tastes good.
It doesn't taste good.
When it comes to fruity candies, are you like a sour or like a sweet guy?
I'm a sweet guy. Sour Patch Kids are almost a little too sour.
Okay, so you wouldn't want sour Skittles, you would just want Skittles.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But Sour Patch Watermelons, best sweet candy.
Those
ever.
are a good combination of sour and sweet.
They're not even that sour. There was like one little sour part left. I just touched my tongue on it. You know what's weird? Is there's different parts of your tongues that taste different things.
Whoa.
Like there's a bitter part. I forget where the sour part is, but if you touch that part, you know.
Oh, okay. I'll also say, I didn't put it on my list, but I also am addicted to sugar. Like, I love sugar. But for me, if it's a fruity thing, it doesn't suffice for my addiction. Like, I think I'm more addicted to chocolate than I am to sugar itself.
I mean,
which is kind of weird.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like, if I really was craving sugar and the only thing in my house was fruity stuff, it just wouldn't do anything for me. Like, I would eat it, but I'd be like wanting some chocolate.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though.
I was going to put ice cream on, but lately I have been off ice cream. I kind of gave up ice cream.
What have you been at? What's your sweets lately? What's been your go-to for the last couple months?
Those chocolate pomegranate things. Oh
dude,
my God, they're so good, dude.
They're really expensive, but they're really good.
I know.
The pomegranate and the acai ones. Yeah.
And there's like blueberry ones too, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, this is bad podcast etiquette, but
I'm just finishing up really quick.
Next up for me is my laptop. I don't have it with me right now because, I don't know, it's inside.
But picture what a laptop looks like.
I mean, you guys have seen my laptop, and it's not quite necessary to have it here for the video. But my MacBook has been through a lot with me, and it, honestly, I've had it since I started college. I mean, I'm not in college anymore, but I've had it for like 4 whole years now, and it has edited basically every video I've made, exported them. It's been through so much. Like I put that computer through hell because some videos that I export literally take like 12 hours of like, and that's like hard work for the computer. It's basically making my computer run a marathon for like 12 hours.
It's a trooper.
And he's just a trooper. Yeah.
Do you have a name for it?
No, I probably should though.
Do you have a name for anything?
Maybe Mackie?
Like a car, Mackie. That's good.
Mackie MacBook. Have you seen the new commercial?
MacBook.
It's so stupid, dude.
Like, is that kid's his name really MacBook?
I don't know. They could probably lie about it. Do you think there's laws against that?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, my laptop is amazing. I have used both PCs and Macs in my life, and I will say I just like Macs more. When it comes to like powerful computers, people in the videography and editing sphere, they always kind of claim that PCs, or like the gaming sphere, that PCs are better because they're more powerful. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to ease of use, is that the right way to say it?
I have no idea. Ease of use.
Yeah, like how easy it is to use. When it comes to the ease of use.
Ease of use. That sounds weird, but all right.
I think that's right.
Ease of use.
Yeah, it's Macs are super easy. You can airdrop. The fact that I could take a photo and then click one button, the airdrop button, and it shows up on my computer within 2 seconds. That's pretty cool.
Or you could go on your computer and airdrop something to my phone.
Yeah.
Because it's connected through your phone.
Or I could just airdrop a link to the podcast to a bunch of strangers in the airport.
Dude, me and my sister were doing that. Where were we? Oh, we were at the Space Needle. And so I was...
You were sending links to our podcast?
Oh, I should have done that.
Oh, damn dude.
I was airdropping just funny pictures. So she was airdropping like a baby hippo. I was airdropping this picture of Shrek and Donkey where their heads are switched. You sent it to me. And it was this group of like, I think they were from like Japan or something. Like they weren't speaking English. Like they're
like tourists.
Yeah. And their names on the thing were just characters or whatever. I don't know.
Their letters.
Yeah. And so we were just airdropping it to them and they were in front of us and we could see it pop up on their screen and they were just like looking at each other like, what is this?
Cool. What's next?
This
is 7 or 8, I think.
Deodorant. I'm a degree guy.
Same.
I sweat so much in my armpits, and like if I don't wear this, I am so gross and such a disaster.
But you're a disaster even when you use that.
I know, and that's and it's creating a wall that kind of stops it. But if I don't have it on, let's just say I still sweat a lot, but it smells bad if I don't have it on. So,
have you ever had a day where you haven't pitted through your shirts? Has there ever been a day since you hit puberty that you haven't pitted through?
I can feel my armpits are sweaty, but I also just put the shirt on like an hour ago. So there's probably been some cold winter day that I didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's even if I'm cold, it's just having my arms by my sides. I think that's why dry fit shirts make me sweat, is because they're like tighter and there's more space, like, you know.
Okay.
So if I have room to breathe, then I don't
You'll
sweat
be fine.
as much. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, there's some people who somehow were never really taught good personal hygiene, and some people just don't use deodorant, and I'm just mind blown. Yeah, there's a lot. I met some people in college who just like, some guys who were just like, yeah, I don't need it. I'm like,
you do though.
Yeah, you don't think you need it, but you do need it.
Yeah. There's some people that just smell like BO all the time.
Yeah.
Like, do you wear deodorant?
Yeah.
And if you do, that sucks.
And I like the feeling of like, I don't know, I feel fresh when I put on my deodorant.
Yeah.
It's like if I leave my house without brushing my teeth, I feel gross. But I would say I almost feel grosser if I leave without putting on deodorant.
Yeah.
All right, I'll mix it up a little bit. Also relating to my phone, but a little bit different. My personal Spotify playlist. Obviously, I could live without it, but it's something that when I first got Spotify, oh gosh, I got it like 2 years ago, or like a year and a half ago. I think.
Late to the game.
Yeah, I was pretty late to Spotify. I used Apple Music for a while because you got it cheaper as a college student. There was like a deal with Apple Music.
Oh, I got that for Spotify too.
Oh, well, anyways, when I stopped going to school, I switched to Spotify. And
wait, in your opinion, which one's better?
I've used both, and I can say Spotify's better. Yes. It's just so much easier, I feel like, to find different things on Spotify. But when I first got it, I made a playlist called Favorite Songs at the Moment, Favorite Songs ATM. And the idea was that it's going to be like the top 20 to 30 songs that I'm currently loving. But then I'll change it over time.
And you'll add more songs.
I'll add some, but then I'll delete the old ones. Oh. So it's always songs that I won't want to skip, you know?
Okay.
But then I just never had the balls or the guts to delete songs because I'm like, I don't want to forget this song. I still like this song. So I've just, over the last year and a half, I've just added so many songs, and now it's a 467 song playlist. Whoa. And it has like every song I've ever loved on it. And it's got a huge variety, and I just really like it.
See, I wish I did that. I have a playlist called Swag that is my go-to playlist.
You were trying to argue you didn't say swag much a while back.
Like, it's a joke, though. Swag, you know?
You say it a lot.
Anyways, my playlist, I originally just added songs that I listen to at the moment. It's mostly like rap. But I deleted some of them. And then I heard some of the songs that used to be on there, and I was like, man, I wish I didn't delete those.
Right.
So there's a bunch of songs that I have deleted.
I mean, you can add them back.
I can, but it's not the same, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm not getting all of them back.
Yeah. Are you a different playlist kind of guy where you'll have playlists for different things, or you just have one playlist that you use?
I'll read my playlists. I have different playlists.
This is good. I like this.
Okay. I have Swag.
Okay.
I have Country. I have 2000s Rock, which is like Blink-182, Good Charlotte, stuff like that. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I have Throwbacks, which is easy. Summer, which is just kind of things that I think of when I'm just sitting around
in the warm weather.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like some reggae on there. There's a little bit of country on there. Yeah. Marathon. It's mostly just there's some EDM on there. There's like some upbeat music. I was running when I was listening.
Stuff that'll keep your pace.
Yeah, something that kept my pace during the marathon. That's literally the playlist I used. And I hated it by the end. And I have workout. It's just stuff I listen to when I go to the gym. A lot of rap.
Do you add stuff to that, or do you stay with the same
I add
playlist?
stuff to it. It has like 100 songs.
Okay.
It's like a lot of really intense hard rock or like rap. And then I have like classic rock.
Okay. All right. My playlists are a bit different. They're not really based on like the style of music. They're based on more like vibes kind of. So one is late nights. So it's songs that would be best if it's dark and you're in your car and it's raining. It's like 2 a.m. You're just cruising.
Like Kid Cudi.
Yeah, a lot of Kid Cudi, stuff like that. Next we have Show People.
Oh, so this is music that you're proud of that you found on your own.
It's songs that I found that I think, but it's songs that I think it's impossible to hate. So it's like I wouldn't put any of my trap rap songs that I like because I know that people just inevitably don't like that style sometimes. But it's songs that I think that it would be hard to be like flat out say I just dislike this.
Do you have any songs that I know on there that you have shown me? I'm sure you have shown me.
I mean, I'm sure there's Stupid Deep by John Bellion. There's a bunch of by this guy named Matt Mason. There's a bunch by Rainbow Kitten Surprise, Eden. I mean, I'm sure I've shown you some. You'd recognize them, but you wouldn't know them by name.
Okay.
Okay. Then I have one called Speeches, where it's just there's certain people that have Spotify accounts where it's like Eric Thomas, these motivational speakers. So they're not songs.
So you listen to speeches sometimes?
Sometimes it's more like, that shit like, oh, when you want to succeed, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I got a playlist for that. Then I have your workout playlist.
Nice.
I don't listen to it, but
okay. that was the one we made for the 30
Days of Hell. Yeah, back then I listened to it.
Okay.
It's just like for me, since I never really grew up listening to rock, it doesn't really hype me up because I don't really connect. Like I don't know the artists or like the bands or anything.
Okay.
Then there's one called EDM stuff, where it's just anything that's like a lot of bass drops and stuff. We got Slaps, which
that
Slaps
sounds like trap.
is like no, it's not even trap. It's just like songs that are really groovy.
Just bangers?
No, they're not like hardcore fast rap. It's like, ooh, this is groovy. Like this, it's just like this slap.
I wouldn't say slaps,
but like that's what I would call it. You know?
Slaps to me is bangers.
It's like oh,
slaps
it slaps.
is
It's like
used different.
groovy. It's like, oh, this is kind of like what vibe is this? I don't even know what genre this is.
Ooh, okay.
You know. Then we.
Oh, I know what this one is.
One's called Bingo.
Oh, never mind.
Which is for sensual moments in life.
So when you're jerking off.
No, but I don't know.
Okay.
That's just I don't know why it's called Bingo, but it's a lot of like Jeremiah.
That makes sense.
J-Rock Tap Out featuring Jeremiah.
Oh my god.
24/7.
Wow.
Oh Yeah by Fabulous.
Oh yeah.
Boss Up by Tyga.
Okay.
Stuff like that. Then we there's one called Video, which is songs that would be great in YouTube videos.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a certain style of song that's in a lot of my videos. Okay, then I have one favorite songs ever.
Whoa.
And there's only 10 songs in this playlist.
Read them off.
Okay. Drop the World by Lil Wayne.
Yes.
Featuring Eminem. Mockingbird by Eminem.
Okay.
Bodies by Drowning Pool.
That's in your top 10?
Which maybe a lot of you guys have never heard of it, but it's just a song.
It's iconic in our friend group.
It's iconic in our group, yeah. It's like an inside joke. Day and Night by Kid Cudi.
Nice.
Pursuit of Happiness by Kid Cudi. All We Do by Oh Wonder. Beautiful by Eminem. Love Yours by J. Cole. Crop Circles by John Bellion. And When I Grow Up by NF. So there's 10 songs of all time that have made it in there. It has to be a very special song to be worthy of making it in there. And then the last one is my favorite songs at the moment, which is the one I was talking about that has close to 500 songs, every variety.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. What's next?
Next, I have a baseball. This just represents sports to me.
But you could live without that baseball, though.
Okay. But this is what it represents.
Okay.
It's just sports as a whole to me. I would be so sad if I could never watch or keep up with sports again. Like, sports has had such a big impact in my life. Like, playing sports, watching sports, just being a fan. I love it. And I love when I meet somebody new that I find out is just as big of a sports fan as me and I can talk sports with them. That's why I get along with, like, dads a lot, is because if I can talk sports with you, like, you're good in my book.
Is there anybody that, like, I don't know of hardly anybody our age that is as big of a sports guy as you?
There's a few.
There's a couple.
I mean, obviously there are some. So like, there's people that I've played baseball with that
are.
If I make a random funny reference that I think is funny of just some rando Mariner player that played in like 2006, if they understand it, then I'm cool with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about, will you think less of someone if they just like, if you met someone, would you be less likely to be their friend if they just did not give a fuck about sports?
Well, it's not like I write them off. I'm like, ugh, you don't like sports?
Yeah, but would you be more likely to be good friend? Do you think like you'd be more likely to be friends with someone?
Well, I would have more to talk about with them if they were
that's
down with sports. Because that's an easy thing for me to talk about with anybody that can talk sports.
It's like the weather.
Yeah, it's like the weather, but way more fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not like I write people off. And I have friends that aren't into sports.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's important to me. Cool. I love it.
Okay. So there's 2 more. I'm going to go with the one that's the least, like my 10th one will be the one that I would die if I didn't have.
Okay.
So my camera, in particular, the camera that's shooting Kyle, because that camera I've had since freshman year of college. So about 4 years now, or like 3.5 or 3 years or something. But that camera has been through so much, similar to my laptop. But that camera is literally what gave me like a start into what I do. Mm-hmm. Like the camera is the reason that I got better at videography and got my first couple gigs, and the reason I got like my first job. And I spent $3,000 on that camera, and it has been so like worth the money. Because there's some things in life that I'll spend money on that you'll buy a video game and then you play it for like a week and then you don't really use it and you're like, all right, that was kind of a waste of money. But that camera has got my money's worth so much because I literally use it almost every day.
Have you named it?
No. Sonny?
Sonny?
Because it's a Sony. I'll just name it like
Sonny?
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 Yeah. So
do you ever like name your cars or anything like that?
I'm not a big name my inanimate objects guy.
I kind of am.
You are.
Yeah. My old car was a Nissan Maxima. His name was Liam Nissan.
What's your car's name now?
Well, it was my sister's old car, and she said it was named Trixie. And I'm like, I don't fuck with that.
You can't change its name, though. That's its name.
I know.
It was born with that.
Karina's like, yeah, it's Trixie on the weekends. So I'm like, okay. Well, then during the week, his name is Dexter, because the same car that I have is the same model that Dexter had that he would always put his murder victims in.
So it has 2 different identities?
So he's like murder during the week and then Trixie on the weekends.
Wow.
So you said Trixie's like I forget what you said. It's like some transgender or something. I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, that would make sense because he goes from Dexter to Trixie.
Yeah.
So he like transitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Was that? Oh, yeah. So my camera. Been through a lot. Done a lot of cool, great things for me. Definitely worth the money. Kyle.
Next. Oh. Do you know what I'm reaching for right now?
Your chapstick. Yep. Yes.
This is always with me. This is always in my left pocket. This is something, if I leave my house without my chapstick, I'm just as inclined to go back and get it as I am for my phone.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm so particular. Like you said, you talked about textures. I'm particular about how my body feels. And so that's why I don't like holding a wet drink. Like I don't want my hands to be wet. If my lips are chapped or feel dry, I feel so uncomfortable. So I need them to be perfectly lubed by this, I'll put it on right now.
Do your lips feel weird? Like I can understand during the winter when things get really dry and cold, my lips will feel chapped. But I've gone 5 months without using chapstick and they feel fine.
Your lips are looking crusty, dude.
My lips don't look crusty. My lips look good.
Look at mine.
How do my lips look crusty in any way?
Compared to mine? Dude. I can see crust falling off.
No way, bro.
I don't know. I think I'm just addicted to it.
I've heard that they like there's drugs in there that make you addicted to it.
I don't know about drugs,
but cuts your lip.
It's addictive. Like I am full on addicted to chapstick, and I have been since high school.
So if you didn't have chapstick for a whole day,
I've had that happen. If I run out and I can't,
what happens to you?
I just don't feel like myself.
What does that mean, though?
I just feel uncomfortable.
And so anxiety? Is that what it is? It's like a mental thing, or is it like a physical thing?
Both.
What is the physical thing?
My lips, they feel dry and not. they feel wrong to me if they don't have.
What? Dude, this sounds similar to the thing that we were saying about how like people become reliant on coffee. like they don't need coffee, but they drink it. I don't think you need chapstick as much as you use it.
Yeah, you're right. I think I would be okay without it, but I don't want to try. I love having chapstick. It's great.
Okay.
The only thing is I used to be insecure about putting it on in public.
Why?
Because I'd be like, I don't know. I feel like people would stare at me. And then I got past that quickly. And now I'll just whip it out. And I'll do it with one hand. I've gotten comments. People are like, whoa, you just did that with one hand? Like, I'll take it off. And
Can you do it right now?
Yeah.
Whoa, you got a whole form down. What the hell?
Yeah.
That was like a...
And you gotta have the Burt's Bees. I ripped the label off just because it started peeling. The Burt's Bees regular flavor. It's
wow.
great. It'll keep your lips nice and lubed.
Okay, whatever you say, dude.
All right, what do you got next?
Cool. My last one, was that your last one? Yeah, you started. My last one, I mentioned it at the beginning actually, but my YouTube channel, and not just my YouTube channel, but if somehow every video I've made just got wiped away, I would be ruined. I put so much of like my self-worth in my videos. It's probably not good, but like I can't even imagine how many hours or days of my life have been spent on videos that if everything was to be lost, I would feel like, what was the point of the last 5 years? Because like,
but there's memories up here.
Dude, no. That's what like a lot of people, okay, in one sense, I agree that memories that you just experience for yourself and don't record are better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, if I go to a concert, I never once have taken a Snapchat video or Instagram story at a concert.
You know, okay, people, if you're going to a concert, no one's listening to your fucking story.
I will never, ever watch your story at a concert.
Yeah, I won't. I don't listen to it.
I don't care if it's my favorite artist on the planet. I'm not going to watch your concert story.
If I see just dark hands like this and some lights, I'm not watching it. I'm sorry. I'm skipping through it.
And the people post like 10 minutes worth.
It's like, okay, if you post one just to show you're at a concert and you say like at J. Cole or whatever.
Like,
cool.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
All right. Nice. But you don't need to post a whole song
of
you just like this. God. I don't get it.
Yeah. So with stuff like that, I 100% will agree with the people that say that it's better to just experience it. You're there. Don't stare the whole concert looking through your phone. Because a lot of people, when they record that shit on their phone, they're not even looking at it with their eyes. They're looking at it through their screen.
Same with fireworks on 4th of July. We're all looking at fireworks. I don't care about your fireworks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So when it comes to that, I agree. But then there's other things that I feel like are enhanced by making a video about them. Like, for example, Mount Rainier, it was insane in person. It's so cool. But to me, I feel like I could portray it as even more epic than it is in person through a video. Like obviously you have to be there to see it, but when it comes to like when you're in there in person, you don't hear like a cool music there. You don't hear sound effects. You don't get slow motion. And so like if I can go back and look at a video and it's like a cool song that I really like and it's this epic slow motion shot, and I'm like, that's a pretty cool memory. And then if all these things were just lost, then it's like, you know.
I think we kind of differ in that way. I love funny videos of like funny memories of people or whatever, or funny pictures. I have a bunch of videos and friends or of our friends or whatever. But like with the Mount Rainier thing, to me, I think it's more impressive in person. Like I don't think the video even does it justice. How amazing it is. But adding music, it does make it cooler in that way. Yeah. But like actually seeing it is so much cooler than like seeing it through a video.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is like if there was a super funny thing that happened with one of our friends, I would much rather have recorded it than not recorded it.
Definitely.
That's what I'm getting at is like I obviously would rather be able to go back and watch a memory than just think about it in my head.
Yeah.
And so if everything was just to be gone, I'd be like, dude, I just wasted like 5 years on like literally nothing.
You know what would be a cool invention that will never happen? But actually, okay.
What?
If you could somehow, with your eyes, like record 10 seconds of what you just saw.
Oh, I think that'll
store it.
Be able to happen.
But that means like they plug into your brain or something.
I think eventually some shit like that.
Scary, like contacts you can wear.
Yeah, I think that'll happen.
That'd be cool. You just like blink a certain way and be like, yes, got it.
Yeah, you can screenshot things.
Like see someone fall in the background. You're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Xbox record, how it'll record the last 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's gonna be so many more funny videos out there if that happens. Think about how many funny things would be out there.
Yeah.
But also think about how many bad things would be out there.
Yeah.
Like you never know when someone's videoing you with their eyes.
And if you thought like the compilations of stupid people doing stupid things are funny,
yeah,
that's just the ones that have been recorded.
Exactly.
Think about all the ones that weren't recorded.
Yeah, so many more.
So many better ones too,
yeah,
probably.
Yeah. Okay.
This was fun.
Yeah, that was a good idea. I like that one.
So let us know what you guys can't live without.
Let us know who's maybe you relate to more. My pile or John's pile.
All right. Well, anyways, moving on to our segments. Before we wrap it up here, Kyle, who is going to the principal's office this week?
Okay, I have two.
Okay.
One is Joe Biden's teeth. I think I sent you the video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Biden, I don't even know what it was, some debate or something.
Yeah.
And they asked him a question, and he starts talking, and his dentures almost fall out of his mouth. And you see him just like click back into place, and he keeps talking.
Yeah.
Imagine how embarrassing that would have been if it
just fly out of his mouth.
Oh.
Do you think a lot of old people have dentures? Because I never even really thought about. I thought that he just happened to have good teeth.
If you see an old person with good teeth, I think odds are they have dentures. But do old people just like their teeth fall out?
Yeah. Once you get old, your teeth just get really weak, I think.
Fuck.
My grandma has like no teeth. Like it's just dentures.
Like her teeth just fell out?
Yeah.
Like she's got loose teeth.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I mean, I think she was always kind of poor, so maybe she like didn't go to a dentist for like 30 years, and then who knows what happened to the teeth? Maybe they all had like rotten or something. I don't know.
I was born with pretty good teeth. I never had braces.
Yeah.
I hope I never have to get dentures. That's gonna suck.
I think it's inevitable. I don't think there's any old people that keep pristine teeth when they're like 90.
I could just like glue my teeth back into place. My other principal's office is scientists. Because
there's scientists,
just whoever these specific scientists.
Okay.
So it turns out. So have you ever heard of the Lovers of Modena? Lovers of Modena. It's these two skeletons that are like holding hands, and they're discovered, and they've always been known as these two were like they've died together, like hugging each other.
Yeah.
Like they're called the lovers. They think it's a man and a woman. Turns out it's two dudes, and. Then they're trying to say, it's probably some military thing or something like that. So it turns out history has been wrong, and we've thought that this is a woman for years, but it's a dude.
Why are they going to the principal's office?
Because they didn't, I don't know. They assumed their gender, and that's not cool.
Whoa.
You can't assume a skeleton's gendered just because of how they're laying together. You know?
I mean, if I had to guess, I would have thought it was a man and a woman.
You should be getting the principal's office. I assumed that these are just two people.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, anyways. I just thought that was kind of funny.
That's cool. All right, well, going to the principal's office for me is Shawn Mendes and his girlfriend.
Ooh, yeah.
You see that?
Yep.
So his girlfriend's name is, I don't know if she's a singer or what. Do you know what she's famous for?
What's her name?
Her name is Camila Cabello. I think she's a singer. Whoa.
Oops.
Remember
when we were in Dairy Queen in Puyallup?
Okay.
And we were looking at the like most famous people on Spotify.
Oh,
she's one of them.
Shit, she's like the second most famous singer in the world.
Yeah.
I
think she's like
a Spanish singer,
maybe.
Okay.
Latin
anyways,
American.
So they're dating, and Shawn Mendes tweeted this video. Or I don't know if it was on Instagram or on Twitter, but he put out this video with him and his girlfriend just sitting next to each other, and he's like, "Hey guys, people were making fun of us because some clip got leaked of us kissing, and they were making fun of how we kissed. So we wanted to show you guys how we really kiss." Yeah. And then they go in for a kiss, and they just like window wipe each other's faces.
Yeah. It was a joke.
Like it was clearly a meme, but they just stick their tongue out and just start like slobbering on each other. Yeah. And it was pretty disgusting. And I like
felt unnecessary.
Yeah, it felt like a bit. I mean, I guess it would like if I was Shawn Mendes, I would be like, this is funny.
Yeah.
And it is the concept is funny, but I just don't want to see people just licking each other's faces like that, you know?
Maybe some people do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people were pretty upset about it and thought it was disgusting, so there you go. Also, Shawn Mendes is worth like $100 million, and he's 20 years old. So
he's 20?
Yeah.
Fuck. Can't even drink beer yet.
I think he's 20. I don't know. Anyways.
Okay. My new kid, it's not like super new, but it's new to me because I had just seen the trailer for it, is the new Breaking Bad movie.
Yes.
It's like I'm even more hyped because I finally saw the trailer for it, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything that happens at the end of Breaking Bad in case anyone hasn't watched it, but please watch Breaking Bad and then watch the Breaking Bad movie.
Do you see the other trailer? There's 2 trailers.
Yeah, I think I saw the second one.
There's like a teaser one and then a little bit of a longer one.
Oh. I'm so excited.
I love Jesse so much.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, if you have Netflix and you just haven't watched Breaking Bad,
like Jordan until recently.
Yeah, our best friend Shim just never wanted to give it a chance. He just thought it looked dumb, and he finally watched it and he loved it.
Exactly.
I've never met someone who has watched Breaking Bad and doesn't love it.
Yeah.
All right, my new kid is it's been going around for a couple weeks, but I wanted to see if it would stick, if it was just a phase, or if it was like here to stay. So I'm big into the gaming scene. I follow a bunch of gamers and YouTubers and stuff. And there's a big community of e-girls, which are you familiar with the term e-girls?
Guessing it's just a girl gamer.
It's like the slutty girl gamers. So it's like girls who
like the groupies for ganger. Wow, that was
what? The groupies for gangers? What?
I meant to say gamers. I said gangers, and my voice cracked.
I think the best way to describe an e-girl is a girl that probably doesn't like gaming at all, but she's in the gaming community because all these horny boys like drool over her.
Okay.
So like there'll be these girls that get famous because she's like super hot and has big tits.
Do they play games?
Yeah, like they'll stream on Twitch or make like YouTube videos, but you can kind of tell they don't give a fuck. They're just like there because all these boys love them.
Okay.
And they're just like, you know, they're an e-girl.
Is it the same girl that sells bathwater? Would you consider her?
Yeah, she's an e-girl.
Okay. Smart business move.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of different e-girls. There's tons of e-girls in the gaming community. But what they started doing is there's this website called onlyfans.com where you can just sell nudes. And so a bunch of these girls, they kind of rallied together. They're like, you know what? If like, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you know, you do you, girl. Like whatever you like. I don't even know how to describe what this thing is, but all these girls rally together and they're like, you know what? If guys want to pay for our nudes, why not give it to them? So all these girls now started these OnlyFans accounts, and they're just a bunch of these girls are selling nudes, and you can pay like, I don't know how much they pay. I don't know if it's like $5 a month or 15. I don't know how much it costs. I would hope that there's not people paying more than $5 a month for nudes, but why would you ever pay? Yeah, like you subscribe. But why the fuck would anybody pay?
I don't know.
There's so much free nudity on the internet.
Yeah.
There is literally infinite nudity. You could.
But maybe they just want that specific nudity.
Yeah, I guess the only reason that I can see it getting big is because like they feel like they actually know these girls. They feel like they have some sort of connection with them, but they don't. And guess what? The girls don't give a fuck about you.
They just want money.
Yeah.
Smart business move.
And whenever these girls are tweeting at these little kids like, oh my God, I love you, daddy, or like all this shit, they just want your money.
Yeah.
They're just these horny little kids that, I don't know. So a bunch of these girls started OnlyFans account and are getting a lot of money from it.
They're killing it.
Yeah, I mean, good for them.
If I was a hot girl, I'd be all over that.
Dude, I'd be selling my nudes.
Selling my bathwater, selling my socks, everything.
Foot pics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I will say it again. If anyone wants my feet pictures, they are for sale.
Maybe you should just plug that at the end of every episode.
Yeah, I will sell them.
Yeah. Cool. Well, anyways, do you have any creative writing this week?
No.
Any dreams?
I had a dream that I killed someone, but
yeah, I didn't have any dreams either. It's kind of weird. It goes in phases for me.
Yeah.
I'll have days where I have 5 in a row, and then
it's like I have dreams, but I just haven't been they haven't been memorable to me lately.
Yeah.
Because you dream every night, whether or not you know it.
Yeah. I don't like to skip segments, but obviously if we don't have a dream, we can't talk about our dreams. So.
But do you have a dream you would like to share, like a dream?
Oh,
dream?
well, I was thinking, like an aspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have like an old like sleep dream, like from when I was way younger.
All right. What do you got?
This one I had multiple times.
Oh, haven't you told us before?
No, it's different.
Oh, you've had multiple reoccurring dreams?
Multiple reoccurring dreams in my life at different periods of my life.
Wait, is it recurring or reoccurring?
I think there's both. So one time when I was little, I told the story how I got destroyed by a wave in Hawaii one time. and I got tumbled around, and I was really little. I was really scared. I got sand up my nose and my ass everywhere. And for like 3 or 4 days after that, I had a dream, and it was a really short dream, but all it was is I would just appear underwater, like on a beach. So I was like under the water, but it was pretty shallow.
Could you swim or breathe, I mean?
No, I think I was just down there kind of holding my breath, just looking around. And I just see Shrek and Donkey, and they're just dancing. Like they're just going hard dancing, but they're kind of far away, like a mirage sort of dancing.
Underwater,
they're dancing, and I'm looking at them, and there's like musical notes just like popping up like everywhere, and it felt very much hallucinogenic. Yeah. As if I was on LSD or mushrooms or something. I don't know.
Wow. You had this multiple times with Shrek and Donkey.
After I got destroyed by the wave, I had dreams of opening my eyes underwater and seeing Shrek and Donkey dancing with musical notes.
Had you previously seen Shrek, like recently?
I don't think so. I don't even like Shrek. I've never liked Shrek. Shrek's not a good movie.
That's one of the worst things you've ever said.
Donkey is the only redeeming quality of the Shrek franchise.
Donkey's great.
Donkey's the only
Shrek.
Shrek's not good. Shrek's not funny. He's not cool. He's ugly and he's gross and he's smelly. You heard it here.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have anything good to say to you anymore. Shrek is so good. Okay, that's fine.
All right. Anyways, with all that being said, thank you all so much for listening to this episode of Peak to Middle School. Kyle's going to be very upset.
I'm going to Shrek you.
See, if Shrek was good, they never would have made Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
What do you mean? If Shrek wasn't good, they wouldn't have made Shrek 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
No, all the other Shreks.
Shrek 2 is great. Shrek the third is like, No. After that, it's like, Shrek 1 and 2.
If it was a respectable movie, they wouldn't have made this sex video meme thing about it.
There's sex video memes for everything. What's a good SpongeBob? SpongeKnob. You've seen SpongeKnob Square Nuts.
SpongeBob Square Nuts is funnier than Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
I mean,
Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life is pretty weird.
It's different because it's real people versus just fake Shrek.
I guess it depends on what you're into.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Peak to Middle School. Be sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed. And if you're not on YouTube and you're on one of the audio streaming platforms, you guys should check out YouTube. Go subscribe. There's a video version to accompany every single episode. Anyways, Kyle, where can they follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KyleSafford36. Follow the podcast at Pim's Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Post clips. You should check them out. If you want feet pics, hit me up. That's about all I got. All right, John.
Well, you can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Twitter and Instagram. You can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel called The Narwhal. Also, if you guys have an iDevice, if you guys could go to the Apple Podcast app, search Peak to Middle School, scroll all the way to the bottom, leave a rating and review. It mean a lot. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Be sure to give your mom a hug and slap your dad on the ass.
Watch Shrek, too.
And I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye.